Okay, we have ourselves our first Xbox Series X motherboard, and I'll show you what's going on with it. That right there is a broken HDMI port. Get that in focus for you. Pretty dorked up. Okay, the approach we're going to take, and I'm not going to claim credit for this. I found it on YouTube. I'll look up the video and get you a exact channel. But what we're going to do is we're going to take, now that on their channel they had it mislabeled. They said they used an Xbox One S port. It's actually an Xbox One original port. So we're going to use an Xbox One original port. And we're going to have to do some modification. We're going to have to pull this plastic part off, which I've already done on this one. And we're also going to have to Dremel down these two legs a little bit to make it fit. But none of that matters if we can't get the broken HDMI port out. So that is task number one. And then we'll go from there. So this will be the first one I've ever done. First things first, let's go try to remove these little tweezers are gotten stuck together here. Try and move these little stickers because I don't think they're going to survive the amount of heat I'm probably going to have to put on this thing. Yeesh, I have to clean off my tweezers. They're sticking together on me. Oh yeah, that's right. I accidentally bit one. We need to fix that quickly. Actually, working on an iPhone XS Max FPC. I will make videos on that eventually when I'm a little more comfortable with that type of work. The added stress of doing a video is not welcome on something like that. Oh yeah, I've got to keep people entertained too while I'm working on something I'm not 100% comfortable with. Anyway, let's go ahead and do this. This I'm not too worried about. We've done lots of HDMI ports, and I've done lots of FPC ones, but I've not done a lot of FPC connectors on sandwich boards. That was a little bit of a different experience. I think I very much prefer consoles. But gotta do what you gotta do. When your client calls and needs you, you gotta come through. Alright, let's get this done. Okay, so we did all right. In fact, no pull pads. I've never looked at one of these from underneath. Heck, I've never even had one in my hands. So, a couple of things that look like we need to note. I'm getting this in view. Okay, so we have, let's see if I can get this completely in view. There we go. So we have the 4 anchor points. We also have all these anchor points. So this might be one that's better to do without the nozzle, along with our pins. So all these are soldered down, plus your 4 anchor points and the pins. So when these come out, these will be a little bit different than your typical port. Yeah, I think next time without the nozzle would probably be good, because we're going to need a wider spread of heat. That's why this one took a little bit. It took a little while longer than I'm used to. All right. So let's clean up, and then we'll get to seeing what we need to do to modify this port. Okay, let's have a look. What I want to do, I already slightly modified port here. So I need to see what I need to modify as far as the front pins. Get them in. So, see if I can get this in a view you can see. So it looks like we're going to have to Dremel them about maybe half the size they are, up to the hump. All right, well, I'm going to go pull out the Dremel and start with that, and we'll be back. Okay, that looks like it has done it to the point where it's actually fitted on there. It's about as good as I can fit it on there. Now, see if our pins are aligned. They do look aligned. Looks like it's going to be a job for the Pico pencil to hit those pins and get them soldered on there. They're directly over the pads, so shouldn't be too difficult, but we'll see. First times can always have surprises. I think we already have flux on there pretty much, but I'll add some more just to give a helping hand. All right, let's do the pins. Okay, let's take a look, final look, what our modified port ended up as. Not perfect alignment, but it's right on top of them. Each pin is secure on there. I had a little bit of singeing when I had to wick a little bit of that, some of those bridges out. It's a little hard to get the Pico pencil would normally flow those really easy, but when they're making contact with the pad, not so much when you have no pad to make contact to, so it was a little bit difficult. We got good feed through on the anchors. Let's double check everything and make sure we didn't melt anything taking it off. Yeah, all the other connectors look good to go. Let's take a little quick gander around this thing. We've never seen it before, so might as well check it out, you know. So it looks like all of our lines are coming under this shield. Guessing that would be a retimer, maybe? Yeah, this should be interesting. If it turns out to have any other additional problems. Alright, I'm going to do some more cleanup off screen. That's really it, all I have for this video. If I post it, it was successful. So, and that's right now until they make these ports available. I think that's going to be the best solution, is to modify. Well, let's go over the overview first. The best solution I think right now is to modify an Xbox One original port. You have to, let me grab the good port. You have to remove the black plastic on the bottom. You have to Dremel down these side legs. The front, well, it depends on which direction you're looking, but these smaller side legs you need to Dremel down to about half their size up to the hump to make it fit in there correctly. Okay, as an addendum to this, I just heard back from the shop, and it's sitting pretty far back. They think they can modify the housing for it, but I think that the next time we do these, we're probably going to have to trim not just the front anchor points. The front anchor points allow it to fit in there, but I think we're also going to have to trim the back anchor points so that we can push it forward a bit, so there won't be any need for trimming on the housing. But I won't know until we get to try it again, unless they decide that they want to try it again, in which case I will make another part of this. All right. Okay, I forgot to give credit where credit's due. Techie's Computer Gadget Repair was the people who posted that the video I watched. Let me pull that up. Right there. This is the video. Xbox Series S HDMI port replacement. Nothing left out, they said. But they do double down in the description saying it's an Xbox One S connector, and it is most definitely not. So let me show you the difference of an Xbox One S and an Xbox One, just so you're aware that there is a difference. And I'll throw it on the microscope here. Okay, this is a 1S right here, and this is that Xbox One original. The Xbox One original port is the one I used. So yeah, don't use an Xbox One S like they say in the video. Use an Xbox One original. Anyway, that's it. See you next time.